Damn it! That's because I've got a different setup. That's so annoying. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you can hear me now. I hope the sound is back. Let's see. Any other phone? Wait, I know you did tell. Am I back now? Am I talking now? Okay, thank God it is. Damn it, it's because, as you can see, I have relocated today to the kitchen for the first portion of the show. Why, you may ask? Because we're going to make a cocktail live together. Woo, welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the room of the food. Also, I just felt like standing up, and that's why I got the idea. I was like, I could make it at the desk, but I was like, it's cold. I kind of like the vibes, the energy of standing up. So we will relocate to the main area after clip of the week. But for now, I think I'll enjoy hanging out here and chatting to you all somewhere else. Also, there's a bird in the kitchen. They're in that flipping thing again. They found it. I feel bad because it's cold, but I don't want my kitchen smell of bird shit. Why? Anyway, before we get into anything and everything, let's say hello to people in the chat as it is now. Officially 8 o'clock. Bong! That means it is time for Locking It Down with Lucy on a Thursday. Locking it down with Lucy. Say, look, how much fun can you have when you're standing here? It doesn't matter where you are, just as long as you're on the show. Okay, anyway, let's say hi to people in the chat today. So we've got Rich Gamer on the mod duties. Thank you, Rich Gamer. Saying hi, Lucy. Hello, Rich Gamer. Jazz D is saying locking it down on the kitchen. We are locking it down on the kitchen today. Huzzah! Also, I don't know why, but I just feel in a weird mood today. I'm just feeling something. I don't know what. Maybe because I'm cold. I'm just like, keep on. How many layers of clothes are you wearing today? I've got 2 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of trousers, a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a coat. You can make the maths. Let's see who's wearing the most clothes today. Who else we got? We got Jamie saying hello. We got Terence saying hi, Lucy, smiley face. We have Spencer saying hey. Let's have a look at your new... Ooh, okay. Well, maybe do a kitchen tour. My new kitchen, my new rack is here, actually. Look, here it is. Ooh, it's holding all the stuff up. Look at all the washing that I've done. Ooh. And it's just drying the things. Isn't that miraculous? Isn't technology great? What? Look at it down with Lucy in the kitchen. What is this? I know, we're in another... I just thought, you know what? It might be interesting. Dusty says, bonjour. Next stream will be in the bedroom. My reception in the bedroom is very poor, actually. So that probably won't happen. Tom L says, heyo, hello. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Very good. I like that a lot. But I feel cold and hot all at the very same time. How has your 2024 been? What an apt question, Spencer. Fine, I guess. Cold, not terrible, can't complain really. I mean, I could complain because I'm quite good at it, but we can talk about that in the highlights and lowlights of the week. It's also very distracting because I've got a prime view of what's happening outside the flat, so I'm just like, ooh, someone's pulled up. Who are they? I am adulting hard today, so I hope you are well. Now today we've got a very, very important subject matter to attend to. We need to talk about Sonic. We need to talk about Sonic, because so I will be holding a press conference to discuss all matters Sonic. Once I have said my statement, I will then open the floor to questions because it's a very important update, I do have to tell you. And once you say it in a press conference, there's no going back, okay? So that will be later on in the show to come. Stay tuned for that. Next stream in the swimming pool or in the library, or both. The swimming pool could be the library. The Sonic troubles. So we shall see. But why am I in the kitchen today? I hear you all ask. Knuckles is better. I'll give Sonic my Knuckles. Ugh! The tail of Sonic, or the trail, yes. It is a 2-level. Rack. It's very good, actually. So yeah, we will be having the press conference. So right, we're in the kitchen today. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I mentioned that because the poll today is it time for Sonic to retire once and for all? Yes, no, he died years ago, don't care. So we have at the moment 14% saying he died years ago, 16% saying yes, 23% saying don't care, and 47% saying no. You guys may be wrong. We shall see. The press conference will hold all. First you've got to play the tennis match or have the wrestling match, and then we can have the press conference. All of that and more to come. But keep the votes coming in. It's lovely to see you. Philo Sonic Philo. What a troubling set of emojis. You've got a proper good punch when you having considered a career in boxing. I think it's more because I don't have much peripheral. I'm like, I could be like Mike Tyson in that game. Isn't that what happened? Now you're on the screen, you have to dodge me. I could be a boss fight like this. I'm taking up the whole screen. I guess I always take up the whole screen. That's what happens when you're on a stream. Oh, my hands are platforms now. Oh, one of the hands is gone. Oh, keep on the platform. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Right, so, I don't know why I'm in this. Maybe because I work from home and I'm just like, and it's cold, as I said. Right, so, today, we shall be making a cocktail together. So we will talk about this later in the show. Hello, JKM. Hello. And the reason we're here is because at the weekend I did mention I did a thing called Friendsmas, and lots of people brought lots of items to Friendsmas, and Muggins over here had to bring back an entire fridge of cheese and some alcohol to make a cocktail, and I am but one person, so we're going to make cocktails together. Today's cocktail will consist of, here are the ingredients, one more, Kahlua, Smirnoff, vodka, cream, the end. So if you're able to identify the cocktail from these three items, then put it in the chat and you will win a cocktail from me at some point in the future if you choose to accept that. But look at this. I've got crackers for days. I've got crackers. I've got more crackers. I've got more crackers. I'm gonna be eating crackers until I'm crackers. And I have one lone quesadilla. I made my kitchen all nice. Oh, and I've also got some Papa John's dips, if I want to fancy up a meal. Go me. I'm living the high life over here. But would you like to see the pure amount of cheese I have? You do, I hear you say. Well, have I got some cheese for you? Let me tell you something, brother. Okay, let's see the cheese selection. I have been slowly but surely this week eating my way through the Somerset Brie. That's been taking forever, let me tell you. Okay, next up, this one's pretty Gouda. Got some Gouda. How am I going to eat all of this? I am but one. Next up, oh, I'm looking forward to this. The Wesley Dale and Apricot. When does this go off? 17th of February. So you'll have to eat them in the order that they go off in order to be able to not do it. Next up, oh, this is a good one. Some Wensleydale and cranberry. When does this go off? 21st of February, lucky me. Don't have to eat that one yet, get to savour that one. And then I also have the controversial stinky blue cheese. Boo! So, Casadello Danish Blue. So that's the cheese that I have to consume. Or when does that go off? When have I got? Best before March. We've got time, everybody. So that's what I'll be doing. I also have a block of mature cheddar. So I better just put all the cheese back because there's just too much. But you know what that means? Unlimited cheese and rice forever. That's what I've got for dinner, really. That and vodka. Did anybody correctly guess the cocktail? Let's see. Robert War says White Russian. Nice. Vital also says White Russian. Hell yeah. So we're going to make one together. And I'm going to make it by, you know, I suppose. So what are you all drinking today, everybody? Because we move into what am I drinking? It's the green cheese on pasta is nice too. Okay, good. Yep. Someone threw a piece of cheese at me and it wasn't very mature. Yes, that's very good. That wasn't very mature. Exactly. I think I might have told this one before, but I do like it. When I was at the shops, I saw somebody at the aisle and they had just thrown some cheese on the floor and dropped some milk, and I thought, how dare he? Okay, so I don't have the correct equipment as per usual to make anything correct. So we're going to be using a wine glass for this drink because I only have tall glasses, or I only have a cheesecake glass or container. So we're making this. It's not really supposed to be. I also meant to have some ice with it, but I do have ice, but the ice is from 2021. And so I was advised by my mixology tutor not to use it and to throw it away, to which I probably put it back in the fridge. So I don't know, what do we start with? What do we start with over here? Hopefully you're getting a good angle on this. I've got my instructions here. Let's see. So you start off with 1.5 shots of vodka. 1.5 shots of vodka. Oh my god, I have some orange and passion fruit J2Os. I love that flavour. Although I've kind of moved more on into, apple and mango. I do like a bit of apple and mango. All right. Now, I don't have a real measuring glass, but I do have this shot glass my dad bought me from Greece because he says, Lucy, you drink now, girl. So I bought you a shot glass. And I was like, okay, Dad. So let's start with the vodka. How do we... Oh, yeah, yes. Well, I don't think my dad really knows the difference between... I'm trying to think about what's the best angle here. Okay, if I do it this way... Okay, right. 1.5 of the vodka. All right, we need some music. Hooray! Oh! Someone said not to fill it all the way. I've already kind of messed up. I guess we'll... Salud! Oh! God! That tastes foul. Was I supposed to do that? It's pretty nasty. Right, so that's how the pouring goes, I suppose. It's pretty rough. I don't even like vodka. Oh, I'm drinking such small amounts, so it's not even doing anything. Right, that's 75%. I think that's about it. Although, why? I'm just drinking it anyway, so what's the point? Right, that's going in. Right. Our 1.5 of the vodka is in. What's next? Are we doing the Kahlua next? Oh, let's do this. Do we need to shake this first? Oh, wow, you can make an espresso martini with this. That's cool. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to sleep, am I? Oh, wow. Is this better than a Baileys? Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That came out... Oh, actually, that's a bit strong. The whole thing's going to be strong. We're going to be smashed by the end of this. Hang on, there's not enough liquid in this. Surely you've got to put something else in it. Otherwise, it's a very small drink. Okay, next to the cream. Now, the whole reason I'm making this drink today is because I have this cream that nobody used at Friendsmas. So I had to take it home, and now I have just cream, and I don't have any cake. So I guess we're just gonna shake that up. Maybe I'll just put some water in it then. Oh, I love cream so much. Is this gonna be super gross? It was kind of gross, but I also kind of liked it. Okay. Do not put water in it. Maybe I should have brought a cake. Okay, right. Oops. That's a lot of cream. Cream. But I like the cream. That's the best part. Well, there's not really much to it, I guess. It's going to be more like a shot. No. Sour cream, absolutely not. It can't be. Okay. Now we have to stir it. Woo! This looks lush. All right. That's kind of turned out pretty good, actually. Yay, Mega Pork Chop Express. Don't stir too hard, you might break the glass, maybe. Sod it. I'm going to grab myself a drink too. Woo! Could I put a mixer in it? Because it is quite a small... If I put lemonade in it, I think it might ruin it. But I could make a second one lemonade. Right. Cheers, everyone. Happy 11th of January. I hope it is treating you well wherever you are. Ooh, it's good. I see why you need the ice though. I've made that so smooth. Probably because of the lavish amount of cream. I'm just straight up drinking cream right now. Pretty good. And now I've opened an entire single cream for no reason. Does cream go with cheese? Cream cheese? I don't know. I don't really have anything to use cream from other than Terry's chocolate orange. I guess I'm stuck then. Right, so. I might as well. Although, does it actually have... is it supposed to actually have, like, caffeine in it? Oh, I could definitely... I don't need a spoon for the cream, Robert War. I just drink that bad boy straight. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping to get through before we move along with the show. What do we got coming up? So, oh yeah, I want to say thanks everybody who joined the stream on Monday to watch me get the platinum for Fogs. The first Fogs, my first platinum of the year. Hooray! Yeah, the frying pan's here, ready to go. I got nothing to fry. I literally have no food. I've just got a fridge full of cheese. I got a fridge full of cheese and a 45. I got a fridge full of cheese and a 45. Alright, anyway. So, yes, Fogs Platinum did happen. We will talk a bit about that later on. But thank you everyone who tuned in and supported me on my journey where I messed up the Platinum because I didn't get the final boingle. Bad times, but it was fun sharing that with you, and it was good. Everyone needs a cheese pump for a pillow. Everybody needs a cheese pump for a pillow. So yeah, it was good to get my platinums going. I have to get a lot of trophies this year, so that's what's going on there. Made the White Russian. Oh, I want to talk about my plans for January. I might eat some cheese, but I feel like that would be a waste. Now, what are my plans for January? Oh yeah, this is what my plans for January are. Okay, so, is anything happening this weekend? I don't think so. So, next week, The Last of Us Part 2 comes out on PS5. Hooray! So, I'm very much looking forward to playing that again. And I did say that I really wanted to stream my first entire playthrough. And maybe even the Platinum if the trophy list is the same. So, I don't know when next week we will start. But we will start beginning the Last of Us Part 2 stream that will happen over the course of the next 4 or 5 weeks, however long it takes to play the game. So I will keep you up to date as the situation unfolds with when we will be playing Last of Us Part 2. I don't know if I'll be playing it on the day it's released because I don't know what the work sitch is. At work now we have a day called AFK Wednesday. Everyone comes to the office on Wednesday and hangs out. That seems to be the new day. So Yeah, I'm not sure, but I would like to try and do that. Next week, going through until the deed is done and we have another platinum. Ba-boo! Monday is, what day is Monday? Oh God, I don't know if I could do the cosplays again. That was hard work, the cosplays. It was fun. Okay, the 15th of January this year is known as the saddest day of the year. It's called Blue Monday. Sad times. But I want to make sure that we have a good time on Blue Monday, so we're going to raise spirits, we're going to lift our minds, and so I'm going to stream on Monday. I don't think I have any plans on Monday, so I want to stream on Blue Monday. We're going to start playing Jak and Daxter 2 to make progress on my PlayStation 2 Platinum Grand Slam. There's lots of things going on here in the brain. The brain is ticking away. So we'll be streaming Fogs on the Monday, streaming Last of Us Part 2 at some point, and then the other thing that's happening is that my sister and I came to an agreement and we are going to be playing some co-op games together. So we're going to do another game crawl. We're going to play 3 or maybe 4 different co-op games on a stream together. That'll be at one of the upcoming weekends. So lots of streaming going on, which I've realised I've now just dedicated to, so that'll be interesting. Yes, we did have a contract signing, and one of us did throw each other through a table to end it, so that's what happened. I would like to see Lucy doing a Rat King cosplay. Oh my God, that's impossible. It's impossible! Oh my God, I want to hear this joke. Did you hear about the explosion at the French cheese factory? There was debris everywhere! Debris everywhere! Love it, thank you. I thought it was good to get the Power Wash Platinum. One of the trophies was bugged. No, that sucks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're able to sort that out. Of course I'm wearing a coat. Let's not be silly now. That's why I'm also standing up. When the Lucy rap album come out? I don't know. Maybe someday. That's all YouTubers either write a book or they start making albums. So that is the plan for the week or the month ahead. What else was I going to say about the housekeeping? So thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for that. And thanks everyone for watching the video that came out as well last week, which will be going through. Just take a cheeky, That's a good drink, smooth drink. Thanks everyone who watched my end of year wrap up video that came out as well. That's sort of like, so I've been doing a lot of planning and thinking this. So I want to make some big videos. I've got big video plans, but I need to make some small videos so that I'm not always like bogged down video editing. So that was like a shorter video after making the Hot Ones video. So it's going to kind of go like that. So I've got some ideas for easier videos to make in the meantime of making the bigger videos. So that's why I'm starting with Jak and Daxter as like a pilot to see how it goes. So yeah, no streams this weekend as I am doing something else this weekend. I've got a birthday party to go to. So hopefully it comes together. I realise it's the beginning of the year, you say a lot of things and, you know, you hope for the best. So that's the haps. What else? I think that's all of the housekeeping. So thanks everybody for bearing with me with that. So what's coming up on the rest of the show? We will have the highlights and lowlights of the week. Am I going to make myself another White Russian? I don't know. I do need to sleep at some point today. I'm glad I used the cream for something, I suppose. Well, kinda, yeah. I mean, it was an easier edit video, the wrap-up video. It was one that didn't require as much. No, this isn't the end of the stream already. Don't worry. So we still have all the stuff, the highlights and notes of the week, clip of the week, where I stayed at a murder house at the weekend. No one got murdered apart from an iPad. We'll be looking at... So Robert asked earlier in the show how my goal is going. We are going to officially set my goal to earn 10,000 trophies. That's get to 10,000 trophies. I need to earn 1,000 trophies. We're going to set that together using true trophies to help track my progress throughout the year. But I have a cunning plan. Of course, there will be the big Sonic press conference, and I have decided that I'm going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 1 for my PS1 Platinum Grand Slam. So I want to tell you guys what I think happens in Metal Gear Solid 1. This is all to come at some other point in the show today. So that's the haps. Oh, no. I was just going to make another drink and then come back. So I think we're just going to... Oh, wait, what's that? I hear a jingle. Top chat, the undisputable top chat. We have a top chat that's come in. So this week's top chat comes in by way of WhatsApp, which is a slightly different form of top chatting to me. But it comes by Imogen when I told her last week that her clip of the week was a roaring success, and she messaged me this. Because she was like, Philo, and I was like, you put some respect on Philo's name. And so I said he won Object of the Year. So Imogen said, why did Philo win Object of the Year? He needs to be object in the bin. No respect for the Philo. So there we are. Thank you, Imogen. You were this week's top chat. The undisputable top chat. New video, new platinum, new subscribers, new stream, new emoji, and of course Lock It Down Lucy starting the year with a bang. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, okay, I think I'm going to put this away. I might do clip of the week now so I can relocate back into the usual spot. Although I do enjoy the kitchen stream, but my power is rapidly dying. Yes, exactly. Philo is not trash. Philo is not trash. That's what we'll all have on our signs. Philo is not trash. He is the mascot. Philo needs to be preserved in a glass case artifact style. Poor Philo. Long live Philo. Justice for Philo. We could do the highs and lows now, but I don't know if we want to. We might have to go back to the normal space. Actually, do you know what? Let's do the highs and lows of the week now. I'm just saying whatever I want to do on the fly here. So hit me up. What is the highs and lows of the week? Then we'll do clip of the week, and then I'll move back to the other room because I feel like it's getting a bit toasty in this room now. So I say toasty. Could make some toast, I suppose. Philo would survive a Last of Us apocalypse, and he'd be with me in my backpack the entire time. So I have a big highlight of the week, everybody, this week. Of course, Friendsmas was a good highlight, but everyone, believe it or not, I can't believe it. The Sims have been on holiday this week. I don't know when they left. I wasn't really paying attention. They must have done it on Monday, I think. But they've not been here. Their cars, because they park 2 cars around the back, are still here, which makes me believe that they have got on an aeroplane somewhere and they have gone. So I've had such a lovely week. It's been so peaceful. It's so weird. I can hear, with them gone, I can hear other people in the building, but obviously at a reasonable amount. But it's like so weird how much they drown everybody else out. And I kid you not, I'm pretty sure earlier today I heard someone fart from another room. Like, that's how much that's kind of weird, obviously, but it did sound like it. But I hear like, and stuff like that, or doors closing, but it's so bloody loud. I never heard any of that happening. So, oh my God, I have been sleeping so well. I go to bed and I just shut my eyes. I don't put my headphones in, and I just sleep until 7:30. That never happens here. So, the Sims need to go on holiday more often. The only thing that's annoying is that I want to spend more time here because the Sims aren't here, but it's really cold here, so I also don't want to be here. So, they could have picked better timing to go on holiday. So that's been great. I will enjoy it for as long as I can. So that's my big highlight of the week. Friendsmas, we will talk more about that when we go to clip of the week. But basically all of my friends, a big group of my school friends and their families and kids, we all got together and stayed at a Resident Evil style house for the weekend. And we did some Jackbox and played some games and all saw each other. It was a nice way to see everyone at one time. So I very much enjoyed that. Low light of the week for me obviously has to be the cold and the mold. The mold in my bedroom means I have to have the window open all the time, so it's even colder. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's all I've got to really moan about this week. Oh, I'm going to sneeze potentially. I think it's going to be okay. I think I might have come out the other side. Or have I? Oh. Okay, over to you guys. What are your highlights and lowlights of the week? Lowlight from Terrence, coffee maker died 2 days ago. R.I.P. coffee maker. I hope that it comes back to life. We're able to get another one. KRPTV says, nothing much happened this week. Only highlights. Watching Lockin' It Down with Lucy. That's always a highlight for me. No lowlights though. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Well, thank you, KRPTV. It's very kind of you to say. Robert Wall says, highlight. Got my 100th platinum in Demon Souls PS5 with Slayer of the Trophies. Lowlight backache from this week of work. Yeah. That the desk job, they do say. Oh no, you don't. You work in. You might have a desk job. Back's a thing. I had someone at work who was like, oh, my back. And I was like, how old are you? They're like, 28. I was like, oh my God, just so young for back pain. But congrats, 100 trophies, platinum trophies. Pretty impressive. Give yourself a pat on the back. You rule. I hear people downstairs. Maybe I should go back to the main room. No, I'm like, oh my God, I'm the loud person today. God, I hope they never come back. Jamie says, highlight, made a good start on my gaming backlog. Finally made it to the last 15 games by managing to 1000 gamer score in Far Cry 3. After finishing the game, only needs 4 more achievements. What cars do the Sims drive? Sorry, congrats, Jamie. They drive small cars, and they both have one each. That is kind of gross, but I do kind of like doing that too. I should probably stop doing that. That's actually probably horrific for me. Dusty says, highlight, keeping my trophy streak going. Low light, it's flarking cold. It is. It's so cold. But my hands are warming up just being here chatting to you. Highlight, closing in on my first shiny of the year with Thronebreaker. Nice. Oh, KRP-TV with another great joke. I know someone who farted in a lift. That's wrong on so many levels. I like it. Low light, furnace going out into extreme cold temperatures. Where do you live, Converge? How cold is it? Put the heating on to celebrate the Sims being away. What I do is I put the heating on 1 hour before I go to bed so that my bedroom is warm. That's the pro strat. Jamie says, low light was that my uncle had a heart attack this morning. Luckily he's okay and stable in hospital. Well, wishing your uncle the best. Hopefully everything is okay. Yeah, all the best to Jamie's uncle. Did they go on vacation? I think they did. Thank you for the bless yous. Thank you for the bless yous. Oh, you're not supposed to say thank you, are you? Fly Highland says, low light, there's an annoying light shining in my bedroom window. Highlight, first to say bless you to Lucy. Well, thank you. Tom L says, after work next week is a major highlight. Lots of people saying congrats to Robert for his 100 platinum trophies. Jazz D says, highlight, I started playing Red Dead Redemption 1 on PS5 and it's been so fun playing it in 60 frames per second. Now I'm going for the plat. Oh, I can't wait to do that one too. That is exciting. So it plays well. I am glad to hear it. I am getting warm just standing up talking to you guys. Isn't that great? Highlight, new Marvel What If Season 2. I have not seen the first one, but I think people like it. Low light, I was drunk watching it, so I barely remember any of it. I just choked on cream. I need to pack all this away. Oh, and probably put the lid on the Kahlua. I suppose I can't just drink Kahlua and cream, can I? Probably not. That's probably bad for me. It's a nice drink, but you can't really drink it like a real drink. So maybe I will just... Who was it who had a J2O? I will join you, my friend. We're having a great one here. Look at this for a bottle opener. You want some of this? No! Slave to Brooklyn! Bum, bum, bum. This is if someone tries to get in. Get with this thing. This is heavy, but it's also, of course, branded. So I will join. Oh, who was it? Was it Mega Pork Chop Express was having a J2O orange and passion fruit? I'll have one of those too. I also got this from Friendsmas, so thank you, Bethany, for supplying the J2Os. Woo! Yeah. Boop. Oh, it was KRP-TV. Alright, let's see. What other ones do we have in? Intergalactic Media with a sad low light. Found out my chihuahua may have terminal cancer. No, well, all the best for your chihuahua. Hopefully it comes, the results come back and your chihuahua's going to be okay. All the best, my friend. Fabio says, nothing special happened this week except for your stream on Monday. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing a little cheeky stream. Supper Salmon says, low light, didn't get the pay rise I asked for. That is sad times. But Highlight got a new job. Nice, congrats. Drinking this J2O reminds me of my youth in the pubs when my mum used to take us. and we'd ordered J2Os. Highlight from Vital, ordered concert tickets for a show in October. Nice! I've got tickets to go see The Killers in July. Yes, July. So I've been listening to their back catalogue just to get up to date. Let's see. Any more? Oh, I like seeing Party. I like seeing Heart. I like seeing Thumbs Up. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, let's see. J. Kemp says, I turned on the central heater and slept with the electric blanket. Damn. M says, hi, new setting. We will be moving back to the original setting soon. Oh, stick that in a glass with some vodka. Should I? We can't be getting boozy. It's a Thursday. I've got to do work tomorrow. I mean, don't we all? But that bottle opener could open a trophy. Let's see. Any more highlights and lowlights of the week? Oh, I do like an apple and mango. Don't really care for apple and raspberry J2O though. I did have the glitterberry J2O over the Christmas period. So that was fun. Okay, cool. All right, looks like we're all up to date. Hope everyone, good to know everyone is with us. Hope you're all doing well. And if not, we are all sending you positive vibes. Okay, so let us go to clip of the week while I sort myself out and we get out of the kitchen area. I have enjoyed the kitchen area as a set, but now it is time to go. I also just need to clean up this cream. So, clip of the week time comes to you by way of Friendsmas, where we stayed at a spooky place for the weekend. So please enjoy clip of the week. Hello, Clip of the Weekers. Today, I'm somewhere far away. We're going on a Friendsmas adventure, but we've come to the haunted house. I don't know what this place is. We're basically about to star in our very own teen horror movie. So, dibsy me not getting killed first. But look at this place! Got the waterfront here. Very nice. And then this is where we're going to stay. Waiting for all the other friends to arrive. Some of our friends are already here. But this is very cool. And very spooky. See if we can actually make it indoors. Will we survive the night? Here is the background area. But as you can see, this sort of lake thing has like over flooded and spilt everywhere. So unfortunately, I would go for a walk. But I think it's going to be very swampy. But we could always go for a dip. Yeah. Looks fetching that on a sunny day. Oh, could have had a barbecue grill. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it would be better if it was not January, because it was rather cold. And this is the house where Harry was killed. Harry Potter. Whoop. So we're in the house where the Magna Carta, which I don't quite understand what that was actually signed apparently. So it's looks like the Spencer Mansion kind. I've got some puzzles here. Oh, yes please. We've got these old-timey drinks, also known as Prosecco. And look at this. Whoa, this is there's not even any heating in here because you have to have a space heater. So you've got all this lovely ancient old, and this is probably where it was. And the Queen's been here in the back garden. We'll look at that in a bit. But obviously, I don't know what this is. It's like an Indiana Jones box of like bones we're going to find. I'm going to open this up. And old Ash, zombie Ash. I don't actually understand what this is. And I don't really want to touch it, to be honest. But of course, every room needs speakers and a massive television. Because we are in the 21st century. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's see who dies first. Bagsy's not me. Cheers. This is so fancy. I need to mimosa this up. This is the bathroom. It's really weird because of this! What is this? Massive. Everything in this house is so weird. There's like nice things and then ugly things. I do quite like this though. This room might be quite possibly the weirdest room. The mushroom room. Nobody stayed in this room where the beds are ridiculously far apart from each other. And then the children discovered a weird secret room that just has like nothing behind it really. All these rooms are so creepy. Mushroom. Oh god, I can't do that. The mushroom's free. It's like a weird optical illusion. Ugh. Behind this window, in this room, is where we believe the Magna Carta was signed. No one, well, I say no one. I don't actually know what the Magna Carta is. Apparently it's a big deal. But no one knows how to get in there. It's a Resident Evil puzzle that maybe we haven't solved over the events of the evening and day. It appears to be locked. What could the code possibly be? Yes, only three. Surely it's too simple. Try the code. But I feel like if anyone else comes here, they're all going to use it. But I don't know if that's changed it. So what was behind the locked door? Well, you'd have to book the room to find out. But it is this room here with this stone tablet and a desk and stuff. Looks more like this now, I guess. There's some writing papers on. Yeah, a bit of history. That is locked away, secret inside the house. But it's time to leave now. It's cold and I'm spooked out by this freaky thing here. The little stabby girl with the knife. Okay, I know that you see darkness, but bear with me 1 second, because I need to just switch over. Hey! Da, 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 da. We are back! We are back! So hello, welcome back to the main area. Hello darkness, my old friend. So yeah, wasn't that house super creepy? Like, oh my god. JK, congratulations. That was actually the Resident Evil 1 background music for the upstairs area of Resident Evil. But yeah, that was legitimately the place where where the Magna Carta was signed. And we did actually go into the Magna Carta room. But I felt really guilty about filming being in the room because I was like, we shouldn't be in here. But they did make it so that the code was 1215. I thought that was legitimately the code. I'm just looking on my phone, sorry not to be rude, but that's us in the Magna Carta room. Look, there is the Magna Carta. There's how do I turn this? For some reason, there's a gong on this table. And all these, like, look at all of this on the... So proof we made it in. But I also felt really guilty filming it. So I have proof but no proof. I want some of the mushroom wallpaper. Mushroom. Oh, I just opened up Photoshop by accident. Ah, god damn it. What is the Magna Carta? I'm American. I think someone answered this in the chat earlier, so let's historyfise ourselves, everybody. Everyone want to learn some history? Yay! Great. Today's history lesson comes by way of Supper Salmon, who says the Magna Carta was when King John gave up royal powers to the lords and agreed to limit the king's powers. Robert War, also teacher, says Magna Carta was the charter of the rights signed by King John. So a king was there, and in the background, in the garden even, there was actually like a plaque where Our Majesty Queen Elizabeth, God rest her soul, Queen Elizabeth II obviously, did visit and, I don't know, made a tree or something, I'm not sure. So that was our weekend. I didn't, it was very cold there, no different to here. It was very spooky, and I was in a room that was almost like, I had to sleep in a room with like a bed knobs and broomsticks type bed, and it was like, but at least I was away from the sleep. Funny, ironically, the bedroom was very warm. Like, I was like, blimey, I haven't slept in a warm room for a long time. So that was quite nice. So once the radios were on. And then we had a fire, and we got the fire going. All the boys got together and did the fire stuff. Like, they lit the fire using a toaster because there were no matches. The epitome of health and safety was happening at this weekend. So that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, all the kids went to bed. And we all stayed up and played a board game, played some Jackbox, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, a very, very fun weekend enjoyed by all. And yes, the next morning, the whole lake did flood, and it took us a while to get out because the cars had to drive through like this really deep flooded water. But shout out to our hero of the day, Matt, who took off his shoes, rolled up his trousers, and he walked into the water that was like almost like over ankle deep to unlock the gate to let people escape. So thank you for doing that. Otherwise, we've all been trapped in the Magna Carta house for the rest of the time, and he wouldn't have got the show. So you can all thank him for being a hero. It was freezing cold, obviously. So yeah, that was the weekend. Yes, praise the sun for Matt for doing that. Wait, King John never stood by the rules of the Magna Carta, which resulted in the First Barons' War. We're learning so much today. I didn't even... Is King John the one in Robin Hood? The thorny King of England. But then, no, I thought King John was... Everyone liked King John. People didn't like King Richard. No, King Richard was the good one that everyone liked. And King John was the and he would suck his thumb. He sucks his thumb. And I haven't watched the Robin Hood Fox one in ages. I loved... Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he was Richard and the first brother. So which one's the brother? Is Richard the older brother and John the little brother? Am I getting this right? John's the cowardly lion. Oh, right, here we go. Right, Supper Salmon. Thank you for the history lesson. John was an awful king. Richard was his brother, both sons of Henry II. Okay, yes. Okay, the thorny King of England. I loved Robin Hood with the Fox Robin Hood. That was one of my favourite Disney films, so thank you for clarifying. Timothy Gospel says, hi Lucy, how are you doing today? Great, thank you. More history. So King John lost a lot of land and got invaded by Prince Louis. Is it Louis? I'm guessing, of France. If he hadn't have died, we may have had a Louis I of England. Wow. Some history dump happening today. Oh, Richard also couldn't speak English despite being well liked. Why? Why couldn't he speak English? John was responsible for installing that green carpet around the tub. What is that? Why do you want to get out of a bath and stand on a gross green carpet? I don't understand. Robin Hood had all... Oh, yeah. Oh, your majesty. I always think about that moment. I don't always think about it, obviously, but whenever anybody wants to kiss my hand, which doesn't happen often, by the way, I'm not sort of walking around like, kiss the royal hand. I do think of him going... Next LudiXP film, Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves. Now, are you talking about the real one? Because I've not watched the real one. I've only watched the animated one. Fun fact, some of the animation in Robin Hood was reused from the Jungle Book. Yeah, like the dancing, right? I have heard about that. I'm not British. I know nothing about UK history. Well, hopefully you've learned something today that you can take back to everyone. Here we are, more. Richard grew up in southwest France under his mum. They all spoke French. Oh, okay. Interesting. Although I do have some great tights, so I could prance around in tights, although I probably shouldn't, but would be kind of funny. Anyway, this has taken a detour. If you want to hear more about British history, go to a library. Okay, so what have we got? Oh yeah, let's set a goal together, everybody. It's time to set a goal. I wanna set a goal with you. It's kind of an unattainable goal, but hell, I'm a human being, so that's what I do. I do things that are impossible, because that's what life is. So, come we now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet, we've arrived at the internet. The next stop of the internet, True Trophies. All right, so we're going to set a goal in True Trophies. I really like their goal functionality, and this is where the trophies are true, to be honest. So why would we not come here? Okay, so last year I did my goal setting. I feel like I just said the same sentence like a billion times. But if you go to True Trophies here, you can go to My Goals. My goals. That was last year's goal, or 2 years ago's goal, to get a completion. I didn't fail it though, True Trophies. It was a bit different. So we're going to create a new goal together. Right, please choose your personal target. Select the statistics for your goal. Trophies 1. Okay, current value is 9,004. So this is the other thing as well. This one has my true accurate amount of trophies. I want 10,000 trophies. Okay. I would like the target date to be the 31st of December. There it is. I don't want any all platforms, please. This is the trophy goal target, calling at all platforms. All games. All right. Okay. Lucy. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to throw this over to you, the chat. You guys, would you like to write something? And I will pick the best one and I will paste it in the comments. So, yeah. Hey, 9,004. Nice. The trophy count on here isn't... This one is. This one doesn't take away. So if we go to here... Yeah, this is saying 8,900 because I've got my hidden trophy here. But here on True Trophies, these are the true trophies, so they're not hidden on this. So this is the true number. This is the true story. So I'm going to write something, and if someone else wants to write something and it's cool, I will add it. All right. Reach the goal. Climb every mountain. Earn every trophy. Follow every rainbow. And your dreams come true. I believe that's how it goes. No, I just want it to be trophies in general. I just want 10,000. Hang on, is that 10,000 though? Why has it got a dot in it? Seems a bit weird. I just want 10,000 trophies in general. I don't really care what PSN Profiles says. Definitely doable considering you don't have 4+ holidays. Oh, definitely doable because you don't have 4. Yes, I see. So how many trophies do I need to earn a day? I need to earn like 3 a day, right? Need to add the number on. Yeah. This is the correct. So you could put trophies calibrating for Garrus. Interesting. Okay, maybe we'll just leave it as this then. And then maybe put you can do it. You can do it. And we shall see at the end of the year. All right, we're adding this from Dusty. Play lots of games, have lots of fun, win lots of trophies. That's pretty nice. Put that as a quote. Dusty. Thank you very much, Dusty. Great goal. Ooh. Wait. Okay. So we're starting today. So by today I need to earn 996 trophies. That's 2.81 per day. I've got 355 days left. Yes. Okay. Can I do it? Yes, you can. I think I can. And I do have You can do it when you B&Q it. Very good. I liked this one that Terrence put here. Hi Lucy, hope you had fun year of trophy hunting and complete your goal of 10,000 trophies and have slacked off enough of real life stuff. We shall see, but I've got a cunning plan for some trophies I could get if I need them in my back pocket to help make. But so far, I feel like I've been doing well. I have been earning at least a trophy every day. In fact, we could probably look at my... you know what? I'm becoming a true trophier. I'm enjoying this. It's got so many stats. If we look here, I'm on a current streak of 6 days, which is, not bad considering, I'm not that good at keeping streaks. Oof, there's my gamer goal here. Total of 10,000 trophies, 0%. So I try and do something. At the weekend, I might do a little bit more trophy gainage. But we'll see how it all pans out. So that's the goal. We'll check in as we go about. She's quoting Dumbo now. Absolutely. Very good. So about 3 a day. Oh yeah, 2.81. So we shall see how that goes. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about together with you. We'll talk about, I suppose, Fogs very briefly. So I enjoyed my time playing Fogs. Thank you everyone who watched the stream. It was nice to get just a chill game going. To get things going throughout the year. Would recommend if you are just looking for a nice game to play. So I've been watching for clarity. I'm going to be speaking. Me and Adam are going to do a video with Mystic. Hopefully that's not. Hopefully I haven't broken my NDA on that. But you guys get an exclusive. So I wanted to watch Ryan's 30 Platinums in 30 Days videos. So I watched all of them again. And I was like, and his rules for the 30 Platinums in 30 days is to do games that aren't just, press X and earn a bunch of, trophies by playing X. It's actually games that you have to put time and effort in. And Fogs is one of those games that I would recommend, Mystic, or Ryan, that you would play for your next 30 Platinums in 30 days. Although everyone's doing 30 Platinums in 30 days, but it's definitely one that's doable. About an 8-hour Platinum, as long as you are... looking at, you don't even need to look at a guide really. Like I messed up at the end because I was being a bit dumb, but a lot of the collectibles aren't actually that hard to find if you just think about it. Like sometimes I was trying to do stuff that was more complicated than the game actually was, and I was like, let's just dumb it down. So I liked it. If you have a younger sibling, I would encourage you play with them, or if you have a younger child, I think it'd be a nice game to get them into gaming. There's some light puzzling, and it's just a bit of fun. It has a bit of a fun soundtrack. So if you want a nice casual trophy list game to go through, Fogs, I recommend. Bark, bark. Apart from, and you can learn from my mistakes, not to forget the final boingle. So yeah, that's that. That's all I've got to say about that, really. I can see my tag on your list playing a Plague Tale. I do need to get around to playing a Plague Tale at some point. So that was that. I guess we should talk about... There was a quick thing to talk about on Newsbeat. I did put this up here. Let's go back to the internet. Come back to the internet. Come back to the internet. All right, so Last of Us has cast Caitlin Devner as Abby. I've never seen this person in anything. I'm sure it'll be great. So that's exciting, I guess. But I thought they were already doing stuff. My main thing is like, what do you mean you've only just cast her? Have you not been making the rest of the show? I haven't actually read this article either, to be fair. My thing is, like, I do really hope... I think she must be playing young Abby for now. I've told everybody, I'm looking forward to playing part 2. I'm a big Abby fan. Come at me. I like Abby. I stand by Abby. So I hope that this woman, who I'm sure is going to be fantastic in the role... My one thing is, I would like her to get as beefed up as Abby, because I thought that was a really cool part of Abby's character, and if that's not there, then I think we're not getting the character like as portrayed to us. Like, I thought that was what made Abby stand out. It was unique, and there was a story. There was a gameplay reason why Abby was like that, but also a story reason as to why Abby was built like that, and it just made. I mean, maybe it's not so necessary in a TV show, but in a video game, it was like, Ellie is like got a slimmer frame, so she was a bit more stealth orientated, whereas Abby just really decked people, and that was really fun. Maybe that isn't really as required, but we also need to, there's a redacted moment where Abby needs to really do some heavy golfing. So
that's my only thing. I'm sure this will be fun. It'll be great. I'm excited to see where they go. I'm also curious, and I hope obviously this isn't going to be the case. Like, I'm not going to throw up a spoiler hand, but obviously Abby is a controversial character, and I'd be very curious to see if the controversy follows in the TV show the same way it did in the video game. I don't think it is, because I think in a TV show you have that separation, whereas in a game, when people are a bit more emotionally involved because you're playing the character, you're experiencing the things happening to you in a less passive way. I think that's what made Abby so dislikable to certain people. It's a dislikable word. So maybe this won't happen the same way, but let's protect this this woman at all costs and hope that she does not receive the same Abby travesty, because I am Team Abby all the way. And I'm actually really excited to play Last of Us Part 2, to get back to the Abby sections and to play them properly. And by properly, this is what I mean. When I was playing Last of Us Part 2, we got to that bit, which is my favourite quote in the whole game. "We let you live, and you wasted it." Oh, I love that quote. And then it cuts, and then, then you're Abby. And I remember being like, but I want to get back to the Ellie bit. So I rushed the Abby sections, but until I got to a certain part where I was like, actually, I'm really enjoying this. So I want to enjoy the Abby sections properly this time, rather than trying to rush it to get back to the story. No. I am not going to auto pop this. I'm gonna play it again. I mean, maybe you will be able to auto pop it, maybe you won't. I don't know. But I want to play it properly again, get the platinum, and see if time has changed my opinion. Will I still dislike the game as much as I did the first time? I don't know. Maybe next week on the show we can do a bit of a deeper dive discussion on my thoughts on Last of Us Part 2 before I play it. I'll write that down, because I don't know. It was a weird time. I had a lot of issues with the game, and I want to take away my preconceived thoughts and opinions of the game and play it afresh for the first time, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I hate this section. Like, I want to be like, right, we're playing it. We're gonna go in it like we don't know what's gonna happen, or like we don't have like already like soured taste on certain parts of the game. So we should see how that goes. I'm very excited to play it all with you. Hopefully the plan will be just as straightforward. And I wonder if I feel as emotionally frustrated by it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Jazzy says, my Last of Us hot take is that Part 2 is better than Part 1. Wow. Interesting. I'm just going to go back through some of the comments slightly. Yeah, is she going to bulk up for the role? I do hope so. I feel, as I said, I think it's an important part of Abby's character and really makes her like a... I feel like saying an iconic character is a bit of an overstatement, but okay, in video game, in character worlds, she's got a very, oh man, my words have been lost, a very distinct figure that if you saw Abby in a lineup, you're like, that's Abby. If you saw a silhouette of Abby, you're like, that's Abby, because of her ponytail, her frame, stuff like that. It's character, creation stuff. So I hope so. So let's see, anyone else saying anything? Yes, Jessie has also been cast. That's pretty cool. Never played Last of Us Part 2. Have zero plans to do so at the moment. I'm looking for. I'll play it on the big TV. That'd be pretty cool. How much of the game do you actually remember? I do remember quite a lot of it. I remember it's very long. I remember finding the game annoying that it didn't end. It felt like it took ages to end, and I was like, the end took a bit of a twist that I was like, oh, can we just be done with this? I remember the main plot, I'm pretty sure. I may not remember all the beat-to-beat stuff, because I think I had to do a whole playthrough and maybe half a playthrough. No, I think I had to do 2 playthroughs, actually. I did one blind, and then I did one playthrough to get the collectibles with all of the accessibility options on, so I could just find the collectibles. So I feel like I have a fair recollection of what happens. I know which parts of the games I like. I know which parts of the games I don't like. It ended 6 times before the actual end, but Neil apparently didn't know this. Yeah, I'm also curious to see if I feel any different about the ending or feel as annoyed about stuff. I remember my main thing is I came out of the game not liking Ellie. I'm going to put in my notes Last of Us Part 2 discussion recap for next week. depending on if I play it on Wednesday or not, because I think that might be interesting to go back and think about our thoughts before playing the game and then revisit them afterwards. So that's the haps there. All right, so I guess it should be time to go to the main part of the show, which is we need to talk about Sonic. No. So first I'm going to quickly review Sonic Superstars, all right? So let's go to the... Right. This is the wrong clip. My apologies. I've got no health to my name, so this is going to go like fucking...
do something.
Great. Oh, well, at least I forgot. I don't know, where did I save this video? I forgot I did that. I exported the video, but I don't know where it exported to. I wonder if it's on my hard drive. That was annoying. So we'll just have to, the court is in session. Sonic is on trial. I might have to just figure out where I rendered the video. Maybe I rendered it on my hard drive by accident. An hour later, we're getting to the main part of the show. Well, that's the show for you. I'll have to add this in a sec. So Sonic Superstars, I played it a little bit before the Christmas break, and then I did a hard turn to really focus on Ratchet and Clank. So I've gone back to it this week since finishing Fogs. And I don't know, this game has a lot of annoying issues, in my opinion. Is this the clip? No, this is... Where did it go? Unless it went to an old... Maybe it went to last week's. Where did it render? I hate when this happens. Oh, it's in here. For some reason it went into show one. Oh, so I don't need this at all. So I'm going to have to eject my hard drive correctly, because heaven forbid you don't eject your hard drive correctly. Right, we'll go back. We're here now. So you're going to have to watch this clip again very quickly. Right. I will... Can I mute this? Okay, there we go. Apologies for that. We apologise for the amount of litter. And then I do this. Okay. Right, here we are, Sonic Superstars. This is kind of late into the game, but I just want to show you what this game is trying to achieve. It's cute, it's nice, it's colourful, it's got some interesting level design, but the problem is the level design is bad. The boss fights... Sorry, this is a terrible review. Let's put the sound here. Is this working? Okay, cool. Yeah, Sorry, I'm just doing like 10 things at once here. The level design is just kind of baffling sometimes. Like, yeah, it looks cool and it's pretty, but I just find it irritating to play. They've added all of this paraphernalia to the game. Like, oh, you've got all these powers and stuff now, which are cool, but then I'm like, what? Look, this is a vision one. It's like, oh, you use vision, and then you can see hidden areas of the map. But why? Like, what is the point? So the other thing that I struggled with is I only just the other day was like, okay, I need to find some of these. Okay, oh, I get a medallion. Yay me. So you only get these powers if you get the gem or the emerald crystal. What is it called? The Chaos Emerald. And the thing is, this mini game, in order to get the crystal, is the most annoyingest, dumbest thing that I don't understand it. So I went through and did a bunch of them, and then I was like, oh, now the game is telling me when to use these powers. They all of a sudden come. I was like, well, I've done like 3/4 of the game without any powers, so I've missed like so much content. But it's like, oh, this power makes a vine so you can go to higher places. I'll just play as Tails, bitch. I don't need that. You can play as any of the 4 characters. Ooh, this power lets you, be a bullet across the screen. Oh, cool, I'll use it in a boss fight. Oh, no, I won't, because it won't work on boss fights. Like, look, oh, there's the vine power. What's it for? Oh, there's Tails doing this thing. I don't know. Like, okay, we can go up to higher places. Great. There's, like, all these pointless things that do nothing to add to the gameplay, really. Just then get you into that. But like I said, you can just play as Tails and just fly up there and get whatever you want. I don't know, it was baffling to me what's happening in this game. I will skip ahead to the sequence I'm talking about. Okay, so you find the rings that are hidden in the map. I found this one just by accident, which I thought was pretty cool. And then you go to Where is it? Where have I gone? Where has it gone? I wanna... Okay, there it is. You go in there, and then now you must get the Chaos Emerald, which will give you this superpower. But take a look at this shit. What do you exactly want me to do here? I'm going across. I'm trying to, like, I know, swing towards the gem. But I don't feel like either of us are moving at a pace that makes any sense. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting any close to it. You have to press, like, X to like, hang on to it or something. You just do it forever. You just go round and round and round in circles until eventually you get it. Or you don't get it, and then you have to do it again. Like, this is one of the worst mini games I've ever played in my entire life. And I've played a lot of mini games in my time. Look at it. I don't know what, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just following the thing. I'm trying to get close. And if you run out of rings, boom, you die. Like, even going for that speed boost thing is just not doing anything. Am I right or am I right? Come on now, guys. Look, there is no gap is being closed here. So this is the one I'm stuck on now. And so I'll be stuck on this until the end of time, I guess. But guess what, everybody? Once I do get the Chaos Emerald, I'm sure I'll get a really cool power. Like, I don't know, I'll get to do something. I can't even think of anything because they're all really dumb. I don't know, turn water into wine or something. Oh, Sonic really needs to do that. No, he doesn't. So this has been annoying. The boss fights happen at the end of every single level. And they're just not very interesting. They're very annoying, very pinpoint accuracy sometimes. Like, I get this is a kid's game. I'm like, is it a kid's game? Imogen even texts me saying, why is this game so hard? I'm crying. Like, I don't get it. I think it's because Sonic moves kind of weird, actually. Like, he's kind of magnetized to the floor sometimes. It's bizarre. Like, I'm hitting this every boss takes me far too long. It puts me off playing the game because it's not fun to get to the end of the game with like 200 rings and then I lose them because the boss fight is just, every level as well is way too long. The timer happens, but there's no need for the timer to be there because you just get to 10 and nothing happens. Like, it's trying to be Sonic for Sonic's sake. It's so weird. I liked just playing the game and then having one boss fight at the end. The boss fight's the weakest part. There's also this weird, like, fruit that you collect to do these, like, other levels, but I have no idea what the point of the fruit is and why I'm earning it. It's bizarre. I don't get it, and quite frankly, I'm not having fun, I don't think. I mean, there are moments of fun. Like, today I did a level where I had to, like, I was in a spaceship and I had to fight a boss and not get hit. And I was like, well, I have played Cuphead. I know how to do this. And that was pretty good because it was kind of simple. But it's just sucked the joy out of it. And that's why I'm asking the question today. Is it time? Is it over? Because I'm kind of like playing these levels and I'm like, I've been to Ice World. I've been to Jungle World. I've been to the Egg Zone countless times. I don't think I can go to the Egg Zone again. You know? It's just too much. I go there, I beat him, I think it's over, everybody. So maybe it's time now. So, I mean, Sonic Superstars, am I going to keep trying to play it? Probably, because I'm a masochist. But I did discover some troubling information about the game. If I want to get the look at the platinum! If I want to get the platinum, I need to beat every level without dying so that I can kill a gold enemy. I just don't know if I can be arsed. I just liked when you would play Sonic and there would be like Act 1 and Act 2 that you could just have fun and get to the end and just play it fast. But now it's like, oh no, I've got to play a boss at the end. I don't want a boss fight. I don't want to fight a boss ever again. I can't be arsed with it. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. Let me be Sonic. Let me be run. That's the other thing about Sonic games, right? They always start fun and fast. And then you get to the levels that are too long, too complicated, and you're not running anymore. You're just stopping and starting and getting boinked. Like, why am I getting boinked so far? I was getting well pissed off with this level. And there was another level that had some... The game does have some really cool ideas before I go on a total bitch fest. There was like a really cool Sonic, like, pixelated world where you're in like a cyber zone. And so you would go into Pixel Sonic, you would go into a jellyfish. But it's like every time they do something cool, they ruin it by doing something fucking irritating. Like, I was this little, like, mouse on a set course having to go, like, from one end to the other. but once you go forward with the mouse, you can't go backwards. I was like, why? I don't know what's coming ahead of me. So it's like you had to memorize the course based on just trial and error to get through it. And I was like, this is dumb. And it's not fun. And I think it's time, everybody. I think it might be over. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Sonic Superstars. I'm going to try my best to see it through. I am going to play Jak and Daxter next week, so maybe that'll be over then. Maybe then I'll never go back to it. Anyone else played this game before we get into the press conference? You know it's bad when Frontiers looks good compared to this. I mean, Frontiers was bad. I mean, this isn't Frontiers bad. Frontiers was different bad. Like, it was just a different game. Okay, you know what? I liked Frontiers. It just went on too long and had some issues with the gameplay and how things worked. I think I would like Sonic Frontiers if it was half the length. This game is just like, it just feels devoid of Sonic joy. Did they put that on the box? Is that on a review? Devoid of Sonic joy. That's my review of it. It's like we're going through the motions. It's like you're walking to, you know, when you go and do the same thing every day, it's monotonous. Every day I go to Sainsbury's, I walk the same way, I walk back. That's what this game is. I know the walk through the Green Hill Zone area. I know the walk through insert area I've been to before. It's just a bit monotonous and I'm not paying attention. So that's unfortunately what's happening here. Sonic Mania was really good though. Why is that needed? We already have power-ups. I don't know why it's needed. It's like they wanted to make something fun for fun's sake. But it's just pointless. So the problem with that game was it was a Sekiro Sonic crossover. What's this? I don't know what that means, but I like the idea of it. Yeah, I want to go to Bamboo Jungle Bathroom area. It is soulless. What Sonic game? This is Sonic Superstars we're talking about right now. Don't want to play it, but want the platinum. I know. I played the beta at Gamescom, so technically I have played it, but not really. It's not good. Oh, Trip Story is supposed to be a massive bitch as well, especially one of the bosses. No, I haven't even got to that yet. Right, everybody, it's time. It's press conference time. I'm calling it. All right, as you know, press conferences always look like this. Move this over here. Okay. All right, this is now how we have transitioned into the press conference. Also, please don't hate me that I still have my Christmas tree up. I know it's still there. I just haven't put it in its box yet to take it back to my dad's, and I don't want to have a box around. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Sonic press conference. I will state my statement, and then I will take questions from the audience based on what I have to say. So, please welcome to the press conference, everybody. Lucy, LudiXP, she has something to say about Sonic. Please come in. Oh, man. Oh, I need a... Let me just... Just finished another level of Sonic, everybody. Sonic Superstars. So forgive me if I'm a little tired in this conference. You know how it always happens. It happens after you've had a big game or something. So everyone, I've called you all to the stage here to talk about a very important subject matter, and that is Sonic. Now, as you know, here on the channel, we always advocate for Sonic. In fact, the levels are Sonic based on the memberships. I always play a Sonic game. I always endeavor to platinum it. But I've come to a really sad and really shocking realization in the past few days, and that's why I have to make this announcement to everybody in a press conference style. It comes with a heavy heart. And it's not easy to say, everyone, but I discovered that I'm in a toxic relationship with Sonic. I know. And I think it's time to walk away from the little blue hedgehog. And it doesn't mean that Lucy and Sonic don't love each other anymore. It just means that we have to spend some time apart. Doesn't mean both of us don't love you, the audience, any less. I love you as much as Sonic loves you. We just don't love each other as much as we used to. So we're going to live in separate homes now. And maybe you'll have 2 bedrooms. But it's going to be okay. Okay? I think me and Sonic, we have to go our separate ways because I can't do this anymore. Every year a Sonic game comes out and I'm like, oh, I've got to play it. I've got to platinum it. But I can't do it anymore. It's not fun. I can't go through the levels. I can't earn the Chaos Emeralds. I can't become Supersonic. And I can't take another boss fight. It's too much. I never wanted 2 houses, 2 bedrooms, 2 separate lives. It's just too much. And I think it's time to come to the realization that maybe I don't enjoy this anymore. Maybe Sonic isn't for me. And maybe I have to walk away. Luther's stuck in the middle. Luther, it's going to be okay. All right? Maybe Sonic will have a warmer home than I have. And maybe he'll have more space because he seems to cash in on money enough. Maybe he'll be the richer person. But that's it. I think it's time. I think Sonic... The movies are great, by the way. I don't want the movies to go away. But I think my time with Sonic is done. I can't do it. Josh was saying, are you seriously complaining about the bosses? I am. Because they're not interesting. They're the same bullshit over and over. Oh, hit it there. I mean, I know they've never been great, but you only had to deal with them once at the end of an act, like act 3. I just can't do it every time. It's just pissing me off. I'm just sitting there just frustrated trying to play a boss fight for like 10 to 15 minutes, which I know isn't a lot of time, but when you're like, doing them over, I'm just like, this is it. So everyone, I'm denouncing Sonic. It's with a heavy heart, as I said, that me and Sonic are we're going our separate ways. And if a Sonic game does come out this year, remind me of this moment, everybody. Remind me that I'm not going to play Sonic this year. I'm always like, oh, I need to get that Sonic plat. Oh, praise Sonic. No, I don't. Because you know what I do need? I need happiness. And Sonic's not giving me that anymore. I will stay true to the classic Sonics. You know, the ones that did give me joy. The ones that just knew their place in the world. They weren't overly long. They were short. They were fun. This, they're trying to put too much in. Trying to throw too many cooks. Ruins the soup. Trust me, I know. I don't cook a lot. That's why I only cook once for me. Maybe I ruin it by being a one-person chef. But that's it. I'm sorry, everybody. I know it's a really, really, really sad announcement to have to make. But it's over. Sonic, do you have anything to say to yourself or the audience? It's time for you. Hi guys, it's me, Sonic! I'd just like to say that I love being on every medium. You do? Hell yeah! I want to take over the world! Mario, who? Lucy, you were always dragging me down. What? Yeah, you try to pretend, but you're really a fake fan. Do you know why? Why? You never actually played any of the Sonic games. I'm exposing you on the internet now. What do you mean I never played this one? Yeah, you tell him, Lucy. You tell him. What? Look, it doesn't have to be this way. We could take this offline. Take it offline. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Because really, Lucy, deep down, you only played Sonic 1 on Sega. You never played 2. You never played 3. You never played 4. You only played them when the Mega Collection came out on PS2 because your dad stole it from the library and you never took it back. You're not supposed to tell anybody that, Sonic. Well, I'm telling them now because the people deserve to know the truth. You were never a true fan. Never. You were a poser. But Sonic, I've done so much for you on this channel. Why are you going to do me dirty like that? And I want 80% of all your income. 80%? That's a lot. You earn loads of money. If anything, I should be taking the house. And Luther. I know what? I'm taking Tails and Sonic. Well, you can take Tails. Tails is under the sofa right now. Okay, all right. Damn, Sonic, you ain't cutting it. Well, I did play Sonic 3D, to be fair, on the PC. No one talks about Sonic 3D, Lucy. Don't be stupid. My God. Anyway, I just want to say thanks to all the people out there who really care about Sonic, who go to the 25th anniversary things that they put on at Sega, who watch the things. I just also like to say I'm a big fan of Jim Carrey. I'm a big fan of Jim Carrey. I never said anything about Jim Carrey. Yes, you did, because by disowning me, you're disowning all of Sonic. Every medium. Does that mean I can't watch Sonic 3? With Shadow? You don't even know who Shadow is! Don't tell the people that. Maybe I don't know who Shadow is, okay? Okay, well, thank you, Sonic. Thank you for that. Okay. So that's the end of the press conference. I'm going to end the poll. Let's have a look to see what's going on here. Is it time for Sonic to retire once for... Is there a time for me to retire? It is. I actually don't know who Shadow is. I never got to Shadow. So, is it time for Sonic to retire once and for all? 19% of you said yes. 46% of you are saying no. 18% of you are saying he died years ago. And 17% of you are saying you don't care. So I'm going to end the poll now. And as all press conferences, it is time to start press conference questions. Okay. The Q&A has now started in the chat. If you would like to ask a question, oh, this is a weird interface, then you ask it in the Q&A zone, and then I will read them. So please type them in. And I'll take a couple of questions until I can't take any more, because as all press conferences, there comes a point where you've just had enough and you have to go home. You have to eat your Mindy's Bakery. By the way, Mindy's is shut every Monday and Tuesday, but it is a great bakery in Chicago, I've heard. So, yeah, Shadow is the evil opposite to Sonic, but I thought he was cool. It's going to kick off backstage. We're going to have a backstage brawl, me and Sonic, after the show, and then I'm going to get fired. And then maybe I'll be rehired by another company. Okay, let's see. Any questions coming in for the press conference? Okay. Gentleman at the back there, I believe your name is Robert War, says, who gets Philo in the divorce? Well, at this time, I can't really speak to how we're going to divvy up the items between myself and Sonic. I'm sure we will come to a mutual agreement where both parties are happy with the outcome. But I'm sure Philo, wherever he is, will live a happy life and won't be put in the bin. So definitely not going to Imogen. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do put any other questions in the Q&A section if you would like to be a question to be answered. I'm just going to take a drink here. Are you two booked for WrestleMania? Wait. What do you guys see? Do you not see the Q&A? The Q&A section. I thought I'd give that a shot to see. We're getting some questions in now. No, Lucy. Gentleman at the back, Fabio, asks, what is your favourite Sonic game? Sonic Mania and Sonic 1, because they do Sonic, or maybe Sonic 2, because they do Sonic correctly, and that's the way it should always be. Thank you very much. Back here, yes. Will you ever do a meet and greet in Los Angeles? Interesting. I don't know if I would. I might be in the Los Angeles area at some point this year, but Sonic might be there. So you can ask him for a Q&A. I do believe Sonic does hang out in Vegas often. So if you head down to Vegas, that's the thing. You're always spending money, Sonic, on shoes and perfume. You go out to the casino zone every night, and I'm like, Sonic, we had to pay the bill this week. And you're like, well, I thought I could get the money at the casino zone. But you lost it in the boss fight. Do you know why you lost it in the boss fight? Because the boss fight was too bloody difficult, so you lost all your rings. Happens every night. Bloody liability, this Sonic. I have to raise Philo by myself. I have to raise Luther by myself. You're out meeting the fans all the time. You're out at the casino zone all the time. You're always fighting Mr. Eggman. Never any time. It's too much. I can't handle it. I guess I'll answer some other questions in the non-Q&A section if we don't have any others coming in. Let's see. Any more final questions before we close the press conference? All right, how do I get to the questions again? I have to switch between back and forth. Okay, Robert War with another question. Is this as bad as Crash 4? It's a different kettle of fish. I still like Crash Bandicoot. It was a misstep for the game, Crash 4. But this has been a continuous, abusive relationship of me buying Sonic games, hoping for the best, being disappointed, frustrated, but seeing it through to the platinum and thinking, what was it all for? Because I love Sonic, don't I? But do I? That's what this is shining a light on. That's what's happened. I'll probably take one more question from the Q&A section, and then we do need to. The show is coming to a rapid end quickly as we are reaching the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. All right, there's a question here at the back here. Would you say you're more of a casual Harry Potter fan or a casual Sonic fan? Well, I'm not a Sonic fan anymore. I'm renouncing my fandom. I'm an OG Sonic fan. And just a general casual Harry Potter fan. I know the lore, I know the scripture, but I don't know everything. Do you know this, for instance? What's Harry's favourite dessert? Do you know what Harry's favourite dessert is? I found this out recently. Not that I looked it up or knew it already. If you know what Harry Potter's favourite dessert is, let me know in the chat. A little fun fact for you. Oh, did you ever read the comics? No, I did not. I never read any comics, sadly. So that's why I think that's why Sonic's saying what he's saying. Will you replace Sonic as your favorite platformer? I think I like Crash Bandicoot a lot, to be honest, and I like Celeste. Okay, thank you. That's all. I can't take much more. It's a trying time for the XP family. We're going through a troubling state. So I appreciate all your questions about the situation. That's all I have to say on the matter at this point. I may continue playing, Sonic Superstars until I can't take no more. End the Q&A. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. It is Treacle Tart. You guys know it's Treacle Tart. He loves a bit of Treacle Tart, old Harry Potter. Harry Potter. So finally, I'm going to put this over here now. We're going to go back here. We're out of press conference mode. I will be playing Metal Gear Solid at some point. I don't think it's going to happen this month, but I would like to officially say that I'm going to be playing it as my PS1 game. But what happens in Metal Gear Solid? I'm going to give you a quick overview of what I think happens. I've never played any of the games apart from Ground Zero. So we'll see. I want to give my thoughts on what happens, and then we shall see at the end of my first playthrough. So Metal Gear Solid universe is kind of complicated. I think what happens is that your Snake, he's a guy who's a spy. I think he's a spy, or is he an agent? I think he's a spy agent, whatever. And he has to infiltrate, in the first one, like a base, because there's bad guys, of course, and maybe sensitive information. Is he like a ninja? So he goes in there, and there's like boss fights happening. There's a lot of stealth stuff. You hide in boxes, and you hide in lockers that have like pictures in the locker. So that happens, and then you work for someone and you get calls on your codec. I know that. It's like your Pokemon codex thing. And then I think it's basically just a stealth game, right? And you go around, you have to steal information, or you're trying to figure something out that's, hidden. And you save people, and then you kill a lot of people, and a lot of cutscenes happen. But what I do think I know is I think Solid Snake is actually a clone. I think someone told me this. So I think he finds out that Big Boss is him, but an older version of him, because he's so good. They made multiple Solid Snakes. But I don't know where Raiden comes into it, because he's in the second one, but he's super fast. Maybe he's like your arch nemesis or something. So anyway, I think that's what happens in the Metal Gear. So basically every time you just get a mission where you have to infiltrate something, and then there's like an overarching lore about Snake finding out his true identity. Which I guess would be shocking to the core if you found out that you were multiple people at many different ages and you didn't think you were truly you, I guess. So we're going to see what happens. And hopefully I have the attention span to be able to play it and stick with all the cutscenes. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's one of those games I should have played at the time, but I obviously neglected. So we shall see. All right, everyone, that is about all we have here in time for Locking It Down with Lucy, episode 173. 74. We started in the kitchen. We ended in the living room. We went to the Haunted Mansion. We talked about Sonic. Do I have to do a WrestleMania wrap-up at the end of these? And then we did a poll and a Q&A. Woo! So thank you for joining. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I think I'm going to lie down, for goodness sakes. For goodness sakes, I feel like I've been very hyper. What am I going to do? I might watch another episode of Waterloo Red. Maybe I should play the PlayStation. I do feel quite awake. That'll be that White Russian for you. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate it. There will be a stream on Monday for Blue Monday. So we were playing Jak and Dax stuff for the first time. For my PS2 Platinum Grandstand. We're going to smash it. We're going to wreck it. I might play some Sonic. I've got to do the Death Egg Zone. But should I play it tomorrow to earn 3 trophies tomorrow? It's so much to do, so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the bad streets? Right. Good night. I will enjoy the rest of my J2O. Cheers to all of you out there. Have a lovely weekend. Stay warm. Thank you for warming me up today with your company. Appreciate it. And I shall catch you all on the flip side. This has been Locking It Down with Lucy on YouTube at 9:33 p.m. in the evening. Digital and radio. LudiXP on the internet. All right, cheers. Thank you so much, everyone. Catch you all later.